Oh, what? What? Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to be talking to you about some Black Ops 3 beta multiplayer stuff that just ended for Xbox and PC users, as well as some mechanics, um, customizability, all that good stuff that I experienced in the game, and that I talked with other people about. And so the first thing that I'm going to hit on are unlocks for customizability. So one thing that I think is really cool is that they have two different tiers of unlocks. So they have unlocks for your guns, which is obviously how you get your attachments, and another way is how you like just leveling up in the game. So when you level up your gun, like each gun has a certain amount of attachments, and so however many attachments, let's say 16 attachments for an assault rifle. That means your gun can have 16 levels, I'm pretty sure. And so each level you go up, you unlock an attachment. And of course, each higher level that you climb, it gets harder and harder to get to the next level. So, in theory, those later unlocks for the attachments are better because it's harder to unlock, obviously. And another thing with the second tier of the unlock of the leveling up your actual character. So this is how it goes, guys. Each unlock, you get one, right? You get one every time you level up. One unlock, one thing, just like boom, one level. Okay, so it's really simple, straightforward, just like all the other Call of Duties, that have this unlock system going. And so each unlock, you get one. You can either unlock a new character, you can unlock a new weapon, a new, not attachment, but lethal and equipment, and also kill streaks. So you've got those that you can unlock. Also, what I think is really cool, as far as the attachments go, there's a wild card, right? And so without the wild card, you get 4 attachments. You get 3 attachments on your gun, and you get 1 sight. If you use the wild card, I'm not sure what the wild card's called, I'm sorry, but you get 4 attachments. And the sight. So, like you don't have to be juggling around with three attachments, with bling on. You're like, oh god, like, can I really use the iron sight on this gun? Like, is it really worth it? So that I have extended mags, foregrip, and FMJ or silencer, or whatever your 3 dedicated attachments are. So I think it's really cool how they accommodated for that. The developers for the new Call of Duty, how they're like, okay, so we're gonna have like one dedicated slot for a sight, and then all the rest are gonna be, like gun attachments. So I think that's really cool. Really versatile as far as like some people just really need a red dot sight, or they really need a thermal, or they really need like the holographic sight, or what have you. And so I think it's really cool. It's really fun. You can play around with it. Another thing that I think is really cool is how the paint job goes, as far as like putting your own emblem or your own little touch on your weapons. And I think it applies to all the weapons, or maybe just one weapon. But anyways, so this thing, it wraps around your gun, wraps around like the backside of your gun, and like the trigger, the slide, and everything. And so you can put like whatever you want on it. You can showcase your YouTube channel. You can showcase your like avatar, or your like whatever you want, honestly, on your gun. And so I think that's really cool. Instead of like just slapping a sticker on there, like for whatever your emblem was for that Call of Duty game. And so I think that was really annoying. And so I think that's cool how they accommodated for that. And every Call of Duty, they try to accommodate for things that gamers are asking for. And I think they really went into detail as far as some of the things that you can now do in Black Ops 3. And it's just the beta. I'm sure there'll be more things for a lot of the high points they've hit. They've unlocked for us that we could use in the beta. But I think the finished product, the Black Ops 3 actual release, is going to be really fun. But it's just a beta, guys. I mean, come on. Just like give it a shot. If you had the chance to play, I'm sure you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm so sorry. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot different than all the other Call of Duties, and I didn't like Advanced Warfare. I thought the movements in Black Ops 3 was a lot different than Advanced Warfare. I think it was more like Titanfall, and I really like Titanfall. It's just, Titanfall got really boring, really fast. But as far as the game goes, I thought it was really fun. It was really cool, really replayable, I guess. And I guess the next thing that I'm going to be talking about as far as the replayability are the specialist perks, right? And so I know a lot of people, like, there's good players, there's bad players, as far as, experienced, not experienced. And so for, those of you who aren't as experienced in the Call of Duty multiplayer, world, I guess you'd call it, like, you get killed, you're not really going on good kill streaks, and, like, that's okay, because now they have specialist, awards or bonuses, like, God, whatever you want to call them. And so, even though you're not getting any kills, or, maybe you'll capture, like, a domination flag here or there, or maybe even a capture the flag here or there, like, it earns points towards your specialist bonus, right? And so, as well as that, you don't even need to do anything. You could just be in the game. And slowly, very slowly, by the way, you'll earn these different abilities. You can either, you can get like the Tempest, you can get the exploding crossbow, you can get the minigun, you can get rejack, you can get hack, you can get, like all these different things, which I think are really, or well, the glitch, God, whatever it's called. But I think it's really cool, like how these different things work. And, like, let's just say you're not having a good game, nothing's going good for you. At least you have the specialist ability to look forward to. It's not just like, oh God, like, I'm not doing good, this game sucks, like, I just, like, want to stop playing this game altogether because, like, I'm just not doing good. Well, guess what? Like, if you just stay in the game for like 15 more seconds, oh, you'll get like a specialist ability, and who knows? Maybe you go on like a 5 or 6 kill streak, and you'll actually get some kill streaks, kill streak awards for just staying in for like 15 more seconds. So I think it's really cool how Call of Duty is now trying to keep gamers, like, in the game and trying to keep them playing and not backing out. I think that's really cool. Another thing that I really want to hit on was oh God, I'm lost for words. Totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about like the multiplayer like movements. So yeah, the movements were a lot like Titanfall. It's not really Advanced Warfare. I think Call of Duty lost a lot of fans from Advanced Warfare because it's just way too chaotic. Like, you can't do anything in the game without dashing or jumping or like all these really quick and chaotic movements, left or right. And I think that's what got me to stop playing it, right? Because it's just too much. It's too much tracking to do. It's too many movements. It's not fun. It doesn't make it Call of Duty anymore. And so I'm really glad that they took that out and they instead went for like the Titanfall kind of feel where you can run on walls. You can do all these like different things without having all these really, and I'm really stuck on this word because it really is chaotic, like all these chaotic movements where it's just really quick and jagged and it doesn't feel smooth. I feel like Black Ops 3 movements are very smooth, even though like when you're just walking or even sprinting, it feels quite slow, if you're used to Advanced Warfare. But I think that the new Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is going to be really fun. And I think that's all I really have to say on it. And I guess that wraps it up, guys. Thanks for watching. I know it's really early in the game. I'm just doing this for y'all. Doing this also to keep myself occupied. But you know what? Let's just see where this takes us. And I think it's going to be really fun to see this channel evolve. So thanks. Have a great day.